False. X used to live with me. Well, the thing, I remember, I was trying to keep X out of trouble. That was my whole thing. Like, we had this thing called the ULT house, and not just X lived there. Ronnie J lived there with me. 12 Lynn, JK the Reaper, Posh God, Postronaut. When me and my girl broke up, I went crazy. I went crazy for a while, and then I painted my whole room, and then I drew all over the walls and shit. Like, I drew all over the walls. Young Kneecaps drew all over the walls because he's an artist, and he makes beats too. And then Ronnie drew all over the walls. Like, we all drew in my room, and then all my furniture and all that equipment just started coming in that day in my laptop. And we built the studio in my closet, and then I had like a carpet, and I had a little couch, and I started hanging out my artwork and stuff. And then I just started working from there on everything that was made on Imperial. And like, me and Ronnie would just work nonstop every day, like having mad hoes at the crib, having like just drinking and shit. And then one morning I just got up and I looked at Ronnie and JK and all them, like they was all on the couch, and I was like, yo, I feel like throwing a party today. And then Ronnie J like, nigga, you ain't bout it. And I was like, what? All right, then. All right, nigga. So I just started doing this party. Like, I made this little flyer. 12 came over. He was like, we doing a party? Oh, hell yeah, let's do this shit. So it was like, I had the money so I could be able to, like, you know, let's do this party and see what happens. So we started doing invite only, and that was the night I met X and Ski. That night, I met them because somebody miscommunicated with them saying that they was going to perform at my house, and I was drunk, so I'm like, nigga, who the fuck told you that? Like, to Ski. And then, so I'm thinking it was this dude that told Ski about it. And then I went up to him and confronted him. And I was like, you lied to him and said he was performing? And then he thought I was going to kick him out the crib or whatever, kick Ski out the crib or whatever. And I was like, nah, y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, respect my house. Y'all can have fun, da-da-da. I didn't talk to X like that. I didn't know X. He didn't know me. We didn't know each other. We was just like, what's up? Like, what's up? Then I started seeing Ski and them over time, like at these little like venues and like stuff like CD4 and stuff. And then, you know, then that's when Malcolm told me about Ski and X. And then when I met X, I was like, yo, you was at my house at that party. And he was like, yeah, we came to your crib, da-da-da. And he was like D'd up with his niggas. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I heard your music, your shit's tight. This was before they like blew up. They already had like a little buzz, like a buzz like in Broward and shit, but it wasn't like huge. It wasn't like a huge thing. And I was just like, yo, like, you gotta come to my house, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some work in, you know what I'm saying? So, and then he was like, all right, for sure, but I gotta go to Denver for the show. And then when I come back, we'll talk it up, we'll chop it up. And I was like, all right, cool. So X pulls up in a big ass minivan. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So he pulls up, Yoshi at the house, Ronnie at the house, all the homies at the house, 12 Lynn at the house, everybody. And Ski's there, Ski pulled up with him, and then we just got to the point like, yo, we want y'all to be in ULT, da-da-da-da, this, and that, and the third. And then that's when we made it official. And he was like, yo, I don't fucking know you. Like, he was like, I don't know you. So is this a friendship or is this like a business opportunity? And I was like, with me, I can't do business if you're not my friend. Like, so I was like, it might as well be both. You know what I mean? And then I asked him what his sign was. He was like, I'm an Aquarius. And I'm like, I'm an Aquarius. So it's just like, we could bump heads and we can't bump heads. You know what I mean? So it just led to that. And then we went to the room and then started making shit. Like Yoshi and X were the first ones to make a song in my room. And it was called Hit the Dirt. Like clock, hit the dirt, pussy, you might be the first. After that song, we went outside and played football. Like, we played football and shit. Then we came back. As soon as it came back, we made Space Ghost Pussy. And that's when we went against Perp and shit around that time. Me and Perp cool now. That's my nigga. But like, that's when we went against Perp and all them and shit around that time, because the whole ASAP Yams thing, and like, I had to defend that. Like, that was fucked up what Perp was saying about Yams. Like, right or wrong, you don't disrespect the dead, regardless if you're my friend or not. Like, you respect the dead at all times. I don't give a fuck if it's my worst enemy. I'm not gonna disrespect the dead at all. You know what I mean? So it went to that. Then me and Ski made Z-Day, and then X was he got into some type of trouble, some type of situation and shit. And I was like, yo, you could stay at the crib, you feel me? And like, I'll keep you out of trouble. But the things that when he got into trouble, that's what like blew him up. It's crazy. Like, but that was the main reason why I told him like to live in the ULT house, because I was like keeping him away from that shit. Anybody that's portrayed as the abuser is the abused. And that goes with a lot of people and a lot of rappers, because like, you know what I'm saying? It just happens. Certain people take certain ways, because like if you've been abused most of your life, you know what I mean? You become the abuser because you don't want to be attacked and you have to put on this thing, but really you're just a hurt child on the inside. You know what I mean? I'm a hurt child. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be so angry on my records, but I'm nice in person. Like, I feel like the best way of getting my anger out is on record. Like, the best way of feeling like my pain is on record. Like, I'm not gonna do it in any other way. That's why I do Muay Thai, so I could keep myself balanced. I would say with the way a media portrays, but the thing with media is like media only focus on motherfuckers that stay in trouble. They never focus on like a person that's actually doing good. You feel me? Never. They never give a fuck. Media does not give a fuck. Long as there's hype around your name and whatever you do. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he went to jail. Oh, he's this. He's that. Like, fuck that. What about the nigga who's doing actually good shit? Like, you'll praise a nigga who just got out of jail, but you won't praise a nigga who got a college education trying to get a job. Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's what I think about media. So it's like, fuck media on some real nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean?